under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Minnesota Twins.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, left fielder Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Liner towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding into the box, Scott Kingery into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And there's ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Joe Mauer. Man at first for him following the one-out single. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez giving chase. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Center fielder Manuel Margot.
And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Batting second,
Colton Wong will stand in.
Colton Wong.
RB over to first, and the runner back. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Miguel Sano. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Harvey pauses. Here's the 1-0. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Number 6 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Trevor Story.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Standing in, Greg Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A chance here for the second baseman Wong. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Baseman Ryan Healy.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a ball 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. 2 down. At the plate, J.D. Martinez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at-bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here's the 0-1 pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Now at the plate, number 6. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Right fielder, number 6.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Here's the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini moves over. 1 down. Now to the plate, Michael Franco.
Third baseman, number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Chopped weakly to the left. Sano gonna have to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is pulled into right. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. The pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Story onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire this. Ready for another chance. Scott Kingery. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Scott Kingery.
And that's in there for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
First baseman.
So striding in, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Wilson Contreras comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story. Digging in, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Digging in to try it again, Greg Garcia. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. The 1-0 delivery. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He flew out.
Leading off the fourth inning, left fielder.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now a flare out toward right center. Garcia backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Here's Miguel Sano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll dive back in safely. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Into the box now, Tommy Pham.
Number 28, Tommy.
Pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down.
Number 6.
Into the windup and the pitch. Number 6 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Margot's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will get there to make the running. Here's Brian Dozier.
Leading out for the Twins, the shortstop, Ryan Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Franco is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Manuel Margot. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Margot.
Ripped down the line. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Digging in once again, Gerardo Parra. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Gerardo Parra.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Again, he sends it out of play.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Mancini sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again, Scott Kingery. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Too high, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. This is hit softly to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On a pretty swing from Mauer as he launches this ball to deep right field. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Matt Bowman. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Greg Garcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. This is flared out towards second. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Ready for another chance.
For the Twins, third baseman
Jumbo Diaz enters to make an.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 17.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he just manages to get his hand in. Hit well towards the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this. This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Throw over to third here, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Number 1, designated hitter.
Settling in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard, but foul.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball, whoa, look out, that just about. Luis Garcia will come into the game.
for Philadelphia, number 57, Luis Garcia.
On the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. Safe.
He's safe.
So stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In tight here with the first pitch back. Brad Peacock will come into the game.
Pitching for Philadelphia, number 41, Brad Peacock.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Story picks it up, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder number 28.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, number 6. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Margot has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Maikel Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Throwing to second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. In is Gerardo Parra. It was a fly out for him.
Gerardo Parra.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Dozier into shallow center. And that's the third out. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Brian Dozier.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Jason
Castro, the catcher, is in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. And another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is line to left. Parra is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Manuel Margot. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
The batter.
Digging in and looking into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Tommy Hunter will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 49, Tommy Hunter.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But that'll be off the right field wall. And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Miguel Sano. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is... Digging in, Scott Kingery. He's 2 for 3 thus far. John Jay will pinch hit here, and he's
the Phillies. Number 35, John Jay.
In there, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that is through into right field for a single. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Mauer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. In there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Wilson Contreras. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here it comes on 0-2. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is... Stepping up now, Ryan Healy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here, it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. One down. Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Nope. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball misses. Harvey Miller will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batter number 2
at the plate, Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And a dive, but he's back in. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Hanley Ramirez.
Getting for the Twins, number 13. Hanley Ramirez.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Heath Hembry is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the depth. Lucas Duda. Lays off 1-0, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Pham is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Digging in. Garcia, no hits in.
Greg Garcia.
Hector Rondon.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 56, Hector Rondon.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Margot. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Center field
coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. To short. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Into the box, number 6. He's hitless in at-bats to this point. Glenn Perkins gets the call here as he'll try and look for Danny Espinosa. Will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Calling for it. Wong makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Final line score.